Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a book review on Here Comes the Sun by Nicole Dennis-Benn. This book takes place in Jamaica in the settlement of Riverbank, and basically we are taken on a journey and exploring the lives of Dolores, Margot and Tandy, with Dolores being Margot and Tandy's mother. This book explores themes of poverty, lightening one's skin, sex work, and capitalism basically, and we see it as it goes on. We see how citizens of Riverbank are forcefully removed as companies from the US, or like big rich companies from Jamaica, try to actually not try to start building in those settlements, and in the process forcefully remove the citizens or people of those places. The book mainly follows Margot and Margot and Tandy. And Margot works at one of the hotels where I'm not sure what she did actually because it wasn't explicitly said, and she works at one of the hotels, and it also explores Margot's relationship with Verdine, which was one of the main reasons I came into this book, because of queer representation. These two characters, Verdine and Margot's sexual orientation is not explicitly said, but assume that Verdine was lesbian, and Margot's relationship, I'm not really sure of her relationship with her sexual orientation. And basically I came into this book, as I said, because of queer representation, and I was really unhappy with it because we learn in the book that Verdine knew Margot when Verdine was in university and Margot was like 10 years old. So that huge age gap for me just unsettled me really, like a lot. And because as much as Verdine is like now 40 years old and I think Margot is 30, it just still unsettled me because I didn't know, like the dynamics back then weren't really explored, and I was like, was Margot groomed? What really happened? And all of those things. And as the book progresses, I actually forgot to say spoiler alert and everything, but spoiler alert. And as the book progresses, like there's plans to build like more hotels and everything, and Margot gets into this business because early on in the book, or way before, Margot does transactional sex with one of her bosses, and so that she can sustain Tandy's life and Tandy can have a better life than Margot did. And as the book progresses, like Margot recruits young girls and young women into like to do sex work, because those girls were really like sex workers and everything like that. And well, obviously I'm not like completely fine with it, because like looking at the situation those girls were in, and they were really young, but I was really upset and disgusted with Margot because she specifically was looking for younger girls as young as Tandy, and Tandy's like 16 years old, and putting them in these very like compromising situations. And it was really like it was really disgusting on her part, and she'd never really thought of the moral implications of these things, because Margot is not really a moral person as well. That's another thing. And she's like, I felt a lot of sympathy towards her, but she's a highly unlikable character as well. And then with Tandy's story also explores like wanting to do something different from what her family wants, because Tandy wants to go into the arts, but her family wants her to be a medical doctor and everything like that. And because they want to, like, basically she's their dream card to getting out of poverty and out of Riverbank. And one of the themes or subplots of Tandy's story was Tandy lightening her skin. And what I really enjoyed about this book is that it didn't like just scratch the surface of what lightening one's skin means, because Tandy knew the benefits of one being lighter in society, and I really liked that. Like, I'm not giving her a thumbs up or saying that she was doing great and everything, but I really like the fact that she knew what it meant in society and everything like that, because she was like really observant to what being light meant. And one of the funniest things in the story was when Tandy's love interest Charles sees Tandy in Miss Ruby's house, where Miss Ruby's the person who does the skin lightening thing, and she's basically applying all of these things, and Charles is like, Tandy, you don't have to do this, like, you're beautiful the way that you are. And then Tandy was like so embarrassed, she was just like covering herself because she was like naked as well. And then another funny scene was like when Tandy was initiating sex between her and Charles, but Charles was just like weirded out by Tandy, because Tandy still had like her plastic, because basically you get wrapped around the plastic so that you can get as much moist as can be, so that you can become lighter or something like that. And it was like, it was so awkward, but it was so funny basically. And then in terms of Dolores was a despicable character for me, and like I could not empathize with her at all. Like the things that she did to Margot were unspeakable. And what happens in the book is that that tension is explored like from the very beginning, and it basically talks about generational trauma, and because all three of them have been raped, and it's a grim reality for a lot of black women. And overall, I would give this book 3 stars out of 5. I did not really, it's not like the best book in the world for me. Like I did not enjoy it because of the characters. The characters were not, there wasn't any hope or anything. Like there was like a tiny glimmer of hope for Tandy specifically, but like things took a turn, which is a reality, I guess. But like, yeah, they weren't really likable. And I know that a few weeks ago I said that I don't mind if books don't have likable characters or anything like that, but I think I just needed to have a character that I liked. And another thing is what, okay, I can't think of it on the like thingy, but I would still recommend this book to other people. I think you would enjoy it. And because also like explores the side of Jamaica that we never really introduced to. Jamaica is not this sunny island that people just go to. Like a lot of people go there as tourists to explore the sun and the beach, but it's not like that for a lot of people. And another thing is that it dragged on for a bit, and I did not enjoy that. But overall, it is a book worth recommending, and I recommend it to people. Other than that, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe, like, and comment. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye.